Hello children, I hope you all are safe at home. I am your computer science teacher, class 2. This is class 2 computer science. Okay, today we are going to see computer science lesson 3, operating the computer. Before starting this lesson, you all know what is computer and what is IPO, right? In first lesson I taught you what is computer. What is computer? A computer is a smart machine. What is IPO cycle? IPO cycle means input, process, output. Right. So today we are going to see how to operate a computer. Operating the computer. How we can do the work in computer. So today we are going to see that. I believe that you all wrote your examinations well. Today we are going to start term 2 portions. Okay children. Let's start our lesson 3, operating the computer. Let's see how to start a computer. You all know how to start a computer, right? First, what we want to do? We want to switch on the main power supply, isn't it? So we will see that. So first, what we want to do? That we will see. Those who are having book, see your book, page number 20. That is lesson 3, operating the computer. Starting a computer. If we want to work on a computer, we need to turn it on. Let us learn how to start a computer with the following steps. Here 3 steps are there. You see that. First step, that is step 1, switch on the main power supply to start the computer. Step 2, switch on the CPU power button. Step 3, switch on the monitor button at the bottom right corner of the screen. So you can see the picture here. You can refer this. That is, first step is what you want to do, switch on the main power supply to start the computer. Second step, what you want to do, switch on the CPU power button. Step 3, what you want to do, switch on the monitor button at the bottom right corner of the screen. You can refer this picture. You can see your book. You can see that. Like that you want to switch on a computer. Okay. Next thing is tech facts. Here in tech facts, what we are going to see is regarding that UPS. If you are not having power supply, this UPS will help us to store or save our programs. What the work we are doing, that can be saved by using this UPS. Or otherwise, what will happen if the power goes means the computer will automatically shut down. It will switch off the thing. Automatically it will switch off. So for that purpose we are using UPS. See here, see the book. Tech facts. UPS was used to keep the computer on. If the current goes also, the computer will be on. By that time you can, what are the things you want to save, you can save, or you want to store something means you can store it by saving the program. So even when the power is off, the computer will on by using this UPS. Nowadays it is rarely used. So if we use that, that is the use of UPS. Okay children. Next we are moving on to the next page, page number 21. Here we are going to see Windows desktop. After the monitor is switched on, the screen looks as shown. When you switch on, you can see the screen like this. It's shown in the book. That is desktop with icons. The first screen of the computer is a desktop. The first screen of a computer is a desktop. Many small pictures appear on the desktop known as icons. Click on the icons to open them. If you want to go for some program, you can see small here pictures. You can see that pictures are called as icons. That is here left side, this side you can see ICONS, that is called icons. Here down you can see start button. This whole thing is set to desktop, and right side down you can see taskbar. Okay, so the small pictures appear on the desktop known as icons. Click on the icons to open them. Okay, so if you click that, it will open. You can go to that program and you can do the things. Windows helps us to open and view applications like Paint, Calculator, etc. There are so many programs, and in that programs what you want to do means you can select that and accordingly you can do it. Now after this, what we are going to see? We are going to see shutting down a computer. How we want to shut down a computer. Once our work is finished, the computer needs to be shut down properly for longer use. We want to use it for a longer time. What we want to do after our work is finished, we want to shut down properly. We have to follow the given steps to shut down a computer in a correct and a proper way. We want to do, we should not switch off the main power supply. What are the procedures we want to follow? That's what we are going to see in next page. Here tech corner is here. Tech corner, what they are saying is, just listen. Computer now have touch screens. Nowadays we are having touch screens also. Hence it can be operated by finger touch. So it's a touch screen means you can operate by finger touch. It can also recognize commands with our voice. Once we say Google, open Google, or we can say like that. In phone you used to do. In computer also nowadays they are doing like that. Thus we can operate a computer just by talking to it. Like how we are talking to each other, we can talk like that to the computer also. We can talk like that. Okay children. Next we are moving on to the next page, page number 22. Here we are going to see how we want to turn off the computer in few seconds. Okay, the computer turns off in few seconds. First step, what we want to do? Click start button. See the picture here. In that picture you can see number 1, click start button. Left side down you can see that corner, you can see one button that is called as start button. So first you want to click that button. Click start button. Then what you want to do? Number 2, click shut down button. If you click that, you can see shut down button. So that you want to click. Click shut down button. So third step, switch off the monitor power button. Third step is switch off the monitor power button. Step 4 is finally, that is switch off the main power switch. You can see the pictures. Accordingly you want to do it. Okay, that's all. So let us revise now. Switch on the main power supply to start the computer. That is the first step. Second step is switch on the CPU power button. Then the first screen of the computer is called a Windows desktop. Finally, you can see this, how to shut down the computer. To shut down the computer, first click the start button and then click shut down button from the menu. Here you can see a menu. In that menu, first you want to click start button. Second step is click shut down button. Then switch off the monitor power button. Finally, switch off the main power switch. Clear children? Okay, now we are moving on to the exercise. Fill in the blanks. A. Fill in the blanks. First one. Switch on the main dash supply to start the computer. So what do you want to do? Main power supply. So you want to write there power. P-O-W-E-R. Power. Switch on the main power supply to start the computer. So the correct answer is power. P-O-W-E-R. Power. Moving on to the next one, that is 2. Number 2. The first screen of the computer is a dash. What is that? That is called desktop. D-E-S-K, desk, T-O-P, top, desktop. The first screen of the computer is a desktop. Next, number 3. To shut down a computer, first click the dash button. That is start button. S-T-A-R-T, start. So you want to write there start button. First click the start button. To shut down a computer, first click the start button. Okay children. So first one in fill in the blanks, first dash power, second one desktop, number 3 start. Okay. So see this and write it correctly. Now and then we are moving on to B, that is choose the correct answer. First one, many small pictures that appear on the desktop are, two options are there. A and B. A is window, B is icons. Icons is the correct answer, so you tick that. Okay, children. Number 2. Windows helps to open and view applications like A. Mouse, B. Paint. Correct answer is paint, so you tick that. Okay, children. Now we are moving on to C. Answer the following questions. What is the second step to switch on a computer? What is the second step I taught you? The second step is to switch on the CPU power button. So you have to write in sentence. The second step is to switch on the CPU power button. Number 2, define icons. What is that? Define icons means what do you want to write? You want to write many small pictures appear on the desktop known as icons. So the third question is, what is the final step to shut down the computer? So you have to write the answer like this. The final step is to switch off the main power switch. So see this and write it clearly. Next we are moving on to the next page, page number 24. Activity corner. Connect the monitor and the keyboard to the CPU. I have done for you. You can see this and accordingly you can do this. Okay, children. Next, hands-on. First one. Go to the computer lab with your teacher and switch on the computer. I taught you know. So like that you want to think that and accordingly you want to write this. Number the images in the right order to start the computer. I taught you. What I taught you? First, what you want to do? The 3 steps I taught you in the beginning, right? What are the things? First, we want to switch on the main power supply to start the computer. So put there 1. You can see here switchboard, no? So that is the main power supply. So there you want to put number 1. Second one, what? Second step is switch on the CPU power button. So this is the CPU power button. So you want to switch on that. So you put number 2 over there. Step 3 is switch on the monitor button at the bottom right corner of the screen. That is number 3. See this and write. So these are the 3 steps you want to remember always to start the computer. Okay, children. Next we are moving on to the next page. That is page number 25. Here open the WordPad and type the lines given below. You can type this accordingly. You can, if you're having computer at home, you can see this. That is mouse move up, mouse move down, mouse with a long tail or mouse with none. Click and drag to get the job done. So you can practice this at home. Okay. Open the WordPad and type the lines given below. You can type it in your computer in WordPad. You can type it and you can see what's happening. And you tell me. Okay, children. Number 3. Number the images by the way you shut down the computer. How you want to shut down the computer? First, where you want to go? First, you want to click start button. You can see the pictures over here. So where it is down, you can see that. So that is number 1. Click the start button is number 1. So you see here and write it clearly. That is start button. So click there first. Put the number 1 in that box. Number 2, where you will write shut down button. Here you can, if you click this, you can see this side shut down button. So you write number 2 over here. Third, what you want to do? Switch off the monitor power button. Okay. So put the number 3 over there. Number 4, finally what you will do? Finally switch off the main power switch. So that is these are the steps you want to follow to shut down the computer. Clear, children? So see this and finish off your exercise and practice this well. If you are having any doubts in this lesson, you can clarify the doubts in your Google session. Okay, children? So prepare well and I will give you the classwork notes and you can see that and you can write it in your classwork note. Okay, children? That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you, children.